Oppo F9 Pro and Vivo V11 are Oppo and Vivo's latest smartphones in India respectively. Both of these Chinese smartphone makers are owned by the same parent brand BBK Electronics. With prices strikingly close to each other, it becomes a little confusing for the common people to differentiate between the two smartphones. Welcome back to QatNip, and today we compare the Oppo F9 Pro with the new Vivo V11. So come on, let's learn together. Price-wise, both the devices are very closely priced, with the F9 Pro being available at 24,000 Indian rupees, that is roughly $327 and on the other hand the V11 is priced at 23,000 Indian rupees, or that is $313. The F9 Pro is available in Starry Purple, Sunrise Red and Twilight Blue color options, whereas the Vivo V11 has an arsenal colored Nebula Purple and Starry Night only. Coming to the base specifications, the F9 Pro and Vivo V11 both come with support for dual SIM cards with dual VoLTE support, that is running 4G and VoLTE on both the SIMs simultaneously. The F9 Pro sports a 6.3-inch Full HD Plus, that is effectively 1080x2340 pixels with an aspect ratio of 19.5:9, whereas the Vivo V11 has the same screen size but a tad bit lower resolution at 1080x2280 pixels and hence an aspect ratio of 19:9. Both these smartphones run Android 8.1 Oreo, however the F9 Pro runs the company's Color OS 5.2, whereas the Vivo V11 has the FunTouch OS 4.5. These custom UIs have a lot of similarities within them, as only Chinese smartphone makers seem to be interested in developing them, and hence a lot of similarity coming from the same grounds. But there might be small differences that can make choices very specific. Both of these smartphones are powered by the Mediatek Helio P60 chipset and have only one variant, that is with 6GB of RAM and 64GB of onboard storage, which is further expandable via a microSD card supporting up to 256GB. In terms of optics, both of these handsets come with dual rear camera setups, however the one on the Oppo F9 is horizontally stacked, whereas the Vivo V11 has it vertically. The F9 Pro sports a 16MP primary sensor with a large aperture of f/1.8 and a 2MP secondary one having an aperture of f/2.4, whereas the Vivo V11 has the same 16MP primary sensor but has a 5MP secondary one and having standard f/2.0 apertures instead. Even for the front cameras, both the devices sport the exact same specification. Moving on to the powerhouses, the Oppo F9 Pro packs in a 3500 mAh battery, whereas the V11 has a tad bit smaller battery at 3315 mAh. While Oppo's F9 has VOOC fast charging, the fast charging on the Vivo V11 isn't anything special, as it seems to be a normal 18W quick charger, which is not as slow as the regular 10W chargers but not too fast either. Both have a fingerprint sensor on the back and come with support for software-based face unlock capabilities, and thanks to the AI support of the Helio P60, both have selfie AI features. So that was it for the specification front, and opinion wise we really think that both the devices are extremely similar, and it boils down to just the UI that they present, as they also have almost the same price. And if you really want a bigger battery with better fast charging, then you have to consider the Oppo F9 Pro, but on all other fronts it's really hard to choose, and availability would be the matter of choice. That is, if you get either of those, you can pick any without any hesitation that the other would provide anything better. But even then, if we have to choose one out of these two, we would try to go with the Oppo F9, as it has somewhat better camera and a larger battery, although if you absolutely do not like the Color OS custom UI, then Vivo is to be your choice. So that's all we can say about it for the time being. So that was it for this video, and we hope you liked it. A million thanks to our dear subscriber family for your continuous love and support, and until next time, stay tuned for more.